to news coming in from Tamil Nadu. There's a controversy that's playing out over a term called Kongu Nadu. Now, if you're from Tamil Nadu, you know that western parts of the state, particularly the Niligiris, is referred to as the Kongu belt. Now, there's a massive controversy because a BJP MLA has made a pitch saying that Kongu Nadu should be separated from the rest of the state, from the rest of Tamil Nadu. And that's what's triggered this controversy. Twitter and Facebook was also flooded with posts favoring and opposing this concept of creating a Kongu Nadu, a separate state that's carved out of Tamil Nadu. Now, this entire controversy erupted after BJP leader L. Murugan's post went viral on social media that showed him as hailing from Kongu Nadu instead of his hometown Namakkal, which is also considered to be part of the Kongu belt. Now, reacting to these reports, you had DMK's Kanimuri claiming that Tamil Nadu cannot be divided. CPM leader G. Balakrishnan also called this controversy absurd and blamed Murugan for stoking it to get back at a controversy that erupted earlier this month over DMK referring to the central government as the union government. Essentially, the DMK says Ondriya Arasu instead of Madhya Arasu. The BJP has indirectly extended its support for a bifurcation, with BJP leader Karur stating that it should be discussed if this is what people want. Pramod Madhav is joining us live from Chennai with more details on this. Pramod, good morning. This is an issue that's led to this heated debate on social media, on Twitter and Facebook. There's been a lot of talk about Kongu Nadu. How is the DMK government responding to it? The BJP at this point is very subtly trying to suggest that this is a good step, considering the fact that the BJP perhaps enjoys some support in western parts in the Kongu belt.
Good morning, Akshita. You're absolutely right about that. In fact, they had like good number of votes from the Kongu belt, and that more than BJP, it was from the ADMK alliance. And here, one of the MLAs, like you mentioned, from AIDMK called Naina Nagendran, and then also BJP leader Karur Nagaraj, they went ahead and said that if this is a mandate of the people, or if they wish for it, it should be discussed. The subject should be discussed. Whereas the DMK claims that there is no absolute discussion in it. No one can even dream about bifurcation of Tamil Nadu. However, just like you mentioned, this only seems to be like a tit for tat for DMK has done so far, whereas MK Stalin, the Chief Minister, said that they will stop calling this union national government as union government, central government, and they'll only address it as union government. In fact, he went ahead and said that it will also be like insisted on Tamil books, school books as well, after appointing Leonie as the director for school education books. So this seems to be a kind of tit for tat for that. I mean, all I could see on the ground is that people are a little bit worried about this kind of new political issue that is cropping up in the state, whereas there are so many other things that the politicians are supposed to worry about.
Absolutely. Pramod, thank you for those details. There's a huge discussion on this, but the DMK government has made it very, very clear there's no question of allowing Tamil Nadu to be bifurcated or to be separated into two different areas.